What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Pan Pod, the podcast where we talk about gaming and Twitch news, as well as things going on in the world today. I'm your host, PanTheMan, and I am joined here today by my co-host, X-Man3000. X-Man, how are you doing today?
Well, what's up, everybody? I mean, I personally don't have anything to, make my voice go all fucking crazy like that. Jesus, but that was actually pretty epic.
Hey, man, it's a hook to get people to watch.
I like the way your voice just dude, out of nowhere just went back to normal.
I breathed. I took a breath in and then it just left, dude.
Yeah, that was actually pretty hilarious. But
holy shit.
Yeah, I think we have some interesting stuff going on. You know, we talked about the obvious huge boxing things between the Paul brothers and all that. But I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of hearing about that. So what do we got that's even better? TikTokers versus YouTubers. Who would have thought this shit would happen? What do you think about
holy shit.
Yeah, what do you think about everyone trying to be boxers now? What's your views on that?
Honestly, I think it's funny, and as long as it's not like too out of hand, I think it's like a good marketing stunt or whatever. So I think it's just a lot of fun. Honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of like everyone memes it all the time, where it's like everyone was all doing diss tracks. Everyone used to be rappers, and now everyone's becoming boxers and stuff.
Bruh.
I think it's all right. At the same time, it's kind of like, when you see everyone complain about Jake Paul fights being like 10-second fights, so they're really bad. It's like, that's why, because, all these random people who've never, touched a pair of gloves in their life are just boxing now, and it's kind of out of nowhere. But yeah, this whole TikTokers, I guess is what they call them, versus YouTubers, I don't really know the whole lineup, but yeah, that's a thing that's coming up, I think, like next month. So I think that's going to be interesting.
Damn, I guess we'll see. You think it's pay to view or no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Ah, god damn it. I've never seen one of those fights just because you have to pay for it, man. X-Men hasn't given me his completely legal sites yet. So I've yet to see like any of the Jake Paul, Logan Paul fights, man. I want to because it sounds pretty entertaining, but I have not.
You can watch them on like YouTube and stuff, but if you want to watch them live, yeah, you have to pay for that shit unless you got the hookup like your boy. But yeah, it's tough because usually I think what it is a lot of the time they go through these boxing agencies to get like arenas and stuff to actually get it to happen.
Right.
So it kind of and then they're trying to make their money, trying to get a bag, and surprisingly people keep paying for it, and I'm like, I'm surprised myself. People are eating it up, and me personally, I wouldn't pay to watch any of these amateurs fight. Not trying to hate, but I mean, if you watch them fight, it's kind of like, Jesus, man.
Honestly, in this day and age, like any excuse to get a couple people to hang out at your house and watch any fight or anything like that, I feel like now's the time that people are really making excuses like that. Like, oh man, Logan Paul's fighting. Let's get like 5 dudes and we'll all watch it. You could pitch in. Yeah. So that's what I think is going on.
There was a whole thing. I don't know if you know who this is. Famous TikToker Bryce Hall and some other YouTuber. He's from that what's it called, like the A's family or something family. He's one of those family vloggers. He's Ace. There you go. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's fighting. The guy that's like a pedophile or something, right? No, he like cheated on his wife, right?
Isn't? I think he's in it. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I know Deji's in it, and then all these TikTokers. But I don't know who any of these people are, man. They're just a bunch of random people. I don't know. It's just kind of random. But I've been, believe it or not, I've been boxing myself. I've been watching boxing for many years now, so I think it's entertaining to see this kind of stuff happen. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm not paying for money for it. Don't get your expectations too high. It's not exactly the best. But only fight I'm really waiting for, I'm still waiting for KSI to get back into everything. He's waiting for COVID to end.
Wow.
Completely, I guess.
What? Like, if you're going one-on-one with somebody in a ring, I feel like you don't got to worry about that. I feel like...
Well, because if you think about it, because he's trying to get the maximum money, because you can't have full arenas quite yet. You can have,
It's all about the ching-ching. He's not all that. He's not COVID crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, KSI made like he pretty much started everything. Like he got this whole boxing YouTuber shit in motion. And then I guess TikTok blew up, and now everyone's boxing now. I watched the press conference with Bryce Hall and stuff. I think it was kind of it wasn't really cringe, but it was just kind of like, okay, I guess, whatever. No, It's not very hype. It's just kind of like, a bunch of ego Andes, man.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I want KSI to return, but that's something that I didn't know when that's gonna happen. But he wants to fight Jake Paul, and yeah, I think it's about time we see Jake Paul get a real opponent, man.
Jake Paul get really pwned, like in his head on the floor, because there's no way Jake Paul wins against KSI, right? Like putting your bets now, but I'm saying that KSI wins that pretty easily, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know. Not to get too technical with it, but the way I've seen KSI box, he kind of like he's a little wild sometimes. I think he's like legit. Like it seems like he like puts a lot of effort and he wants it like a lot more than anyone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's very interesting. But anyways, boxing. I try to box myself, but now my wrist is all messed up, so I haven't done it recently. But it's a passion that a lot of people don't know I actually do. I do it. I actually do it a lot. I've been doing it recently a lot. But what about you? Do you have any passions that you like to let the world know to get us to know us better?
Well, I really like, if you see my streams, like Pokemon cards. I like nerdy shit. I like the occasional coding stream, and what I want to do when I grow up, if the whole like streaming thing doesn't work out. And what I've actually found that a lot of streamers and stuff actually get like majors in college before they get famous and then like drop out or whatever is actually I want to go into software engineering, which is basically like just coding things, making apps, making games and things like that. I really like doing that stuff. I just like I don't really find time for it because streaming's a lot of fun. School gets in the way. I don't really want to self-teach myself because I'm kind of lazy. So I haven't really gotten into it, but that's kind of the secret thing about me, that I'm really a computer nerd. I also really like building computers, which is a lot of fun for me. I think I've built like 6 computers. So yeah, it's actually a lot of fun and I really enjoy it. And I also like, it interests me a lot, like to build a computer, all you got to really do is watch Linus Tech Tips for like a good 10 minutes and then you got it down and then you understand the simplicity of building a computer. So like anybody watching this is like, oh yeah, Pan just saying he likes to build computers because all the normies on the are on the surface and they're like, oh my God, he builds computers, no way. But it's actually not that hard. So
yeah, didn't you tweet about that, about Linus Tech Tips?
Yeah. So like YouTube Gaming said like, what's the first step in building a new computer for the gamers out there? And it's like step number 1, sub to Linus Tech Tips. That was my tweet.
I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah. I guess I kind of half built my computer, but I'm gonna be real. My brother did most of the work. For me personally, I think the only thing I've ever really learned or taught myself was like music and like basketball. But I guess basketball is a sport and it doesn't take as much, thinking. It does a lot more if you want to get really good at it. But other than that, like doing things like I think my brother was, I don't know if he's still in college as of now, but
how do you not know?
He's like really into like computer stuff. Because I don't know if he finished or he's still doing it. I know he has a job, but I don't know if he's done with college quite yet.
Yeah.
But
is he in town or did he go to university?
He's in town.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, I'm sure he's into a lot more nerdier stuff like you are than I am. We're kind of like opposites a little bit. For me, it's more of a thing. I can't pay attention at one thing for so long. I'm like really ADHD, man. I can't. Small things like that, dude. Trying to like learn how to code and build computers. I know the basics of building computers, but overall, dude, it's just too much for my brain to handle. But I mean, maybe one day I'll get good at it.
Dude, but, you must have been like in heaven when the fidget cubes and fidget spinners were in, huh? Like you got that shit,
dude. Not really. Kind of. I think it was kind of fun to. The reason I liked them, I was kind of a, I wouldn't say I am, but I was a troublemaker back in the day. So I knew messing with fidget spinners and shit, it always made the teachers mad because they knew you weren't focusing on the work. So I just like, you know what? boom, and then they eventually banned them.
Dude,
from
and
everywhere.
then the kids were like, no, it's helping me focus, just because they saw it on like a random like YouTube video or something. It's like, oh yeah,
Exactly.
guys, these fidget spinners help you focus. Yeah.
Yeah, but they really are like meant to help people focus for like
if you actually have a problem,
people who have
yeah.
actual like issues.
And all kids are like, oh yeah, I
But then
have ADHD, I have ADHD, and it's like, okay, dude, you just chill out.
Yeah. Then it happened where it wasn't even like a tool at
Yeah.
that point. It was just a fucking toy, man. It was just I loved it though.
Yeah.
It was fun to mess around with, but I mean, after a while, I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's like the same thing. I don't know if you remember this stage, this phase, kendamas and shit, man.
Were you good at those? Were you good at kendamas?
I was pretty good. I
No
was
way,
pretty good.
dude. I have one in my closet. I'm so bad though. I can do big cup, small cup, waffle, or whatever it is.
I sold my kendamas because back when
You had multiple? Wait, you had more than one?
I had like 3 or 4, yeah.
Oh,
You
what
not
the?
believe it.
Why?
You
What is the point?
I think I bought like 2 and then I won 2. And it's fucking crazy. If anyone knows me personally, you probably know this story. But you play I guess kendama. I think it's what you'd play. You'd play kendama. Have you ever played horse in basketball?
Yeah, and like skate 3,
Yeah.
same thing, right?
Yeah, you do the same thing. You do the trick, and then they have to match it. If you don't do the trick, then they get a letter. Except
my menace.
You would bet on the line your kendama.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit. And I won
wait,
too,
what
then.
the? You guys would
Yeah.
actually put stakes on it? Oh man.
Yes, dude. I
I would
only did it
never
a few
do something
times
like that.
because I mean, the elementary school I went to, I did a lot just because, dude, people hated my guts a little bit, but I literally got it banned out of school because I won some kid's kendama. If you know me personally, you probably remember that shit a lot too. I was
You were the menace.
I was the menace who got it all banned because I won some kid's kendama. And the thing is, it's not like, oh, I won some kid's kendama and he told on me, dude. There was like a crowd of a good 40 people watching us both play.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
when I won, bruh, it was so hyped, dude. It was so worth it. I swear
Everybody
to God,
was screaming.
Yeah,
oh, that's how good you were. That's really
Dude,
like
no,
you would
I
be
wasn't
doing
that
like
good.
crazy like spike, upside down
Nah.
candlestick, big small.
yeah, I wasn't that good. I would say I was like above average, but the other guy wasn't that crazy either. It's not really about the insane tricks you can do. It's about how many times you can do the little tricks without messing up, because you can just do the same shit over and over.
Okay, right.
But so yeah, I did that like twice, and I did end up losing one of mine to a kid once too. So it's not like I was flawless. But that's some risky shit, because if you think about that in like 6th grade, I'm pretty sure that's when this all took place. Your parents go and buy you a $20 kendama, and then some kid snatches it up. You can figure out how that
The school's getting
trouble.
a call, man. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what happened, but the school saw it from that point of view, and they're just like, okay, yeah, we probably shouldn't let that happen. So yeah. And then slowly but surely they started getting banned from all schools.
Man, schools ruin everything, man. No fun.
It is what it is. I think, from a school perspective, it's probably for the better.
I get it.
That was a good era though. I love that. Were you huge into kendamas and fidget spinners and random toys that always got banned?
So in elementary school, I was actually that one kid that was like a year behind on the trends, because my parents okay, so here's the gauge. I wasn't allowed. I was only allowed to eat whole wheat bread, and I wasn't allowed to eat like Doritos or Takis because they had like cancer in them or something. And just to like
was
middle
it like
school,
a
I could
belief
actually
thing,
do that
or
stuff.
was it like
No, well, it was
thing?
just my parents. No, what the fuck? Doritos aren't religious, but like it's like
because not obviously.
I'm not
aren't
Amish,
religious, but
like
oh no, man, you'd be surprised nowadays, man.
yeah, my parents were just like, oh yeah, it's unhealthy. We're trying to keep you guys healthy, so yeah, just try not to eat this, eat that. We're gonna give you this because it's healthier, Understandable, I get it. And So I was a year behind on the trends, you know. In elementary school, I wasn't necessarily the most popular kid ever. I was I was pretty out there. And so basically I got a kendama. I was like, "Mom, can I get one of these kendamas?" And it was already like 3 months after it was cool. And she's like, "Yes, but everybody's got to share in the family." So
Damn.
basically, yeah, so my sisters would like take it every once in a while, and that's when I would like, because every time I'd want it, they would have it, and then like I couldn't practice or anything, so I never got too good at it. But how about Beyblades? Did you ever get into Beyblades?
Nah, surprisingly, the people around me, my friend groups and stuff, even like outside of my friend groups, Beyblades, that's how you say them, right?
Yeah,
It was never,
Beyblade.
is it, yeah, something like shit, I don't know. I never got into them. It never really interested me. They were cool to look at, but I was like, why spend the money for that? I don't. It was.
I bet they were
it was never
expensive.
something.
Dude.
Probably they had to be a decent amount.
So I got some in 3rd grade, some Beyblades, and I put them in my desk, and you could open up the desk, so like you could put them in, and like, you know, it's your own personal desk. And
Yeah.
so at the end of the year, I still didn't use these Beyblades because there was never like a Beyblade battle at the side of the school where it was like everybody's got the arena and they're like, go, go, go. And they're all like having a fucking tourney or whatever. So that never happened. So I was like, oh shit, well, I can't use these Beyblades. So basically I forgot that they were in my desk and my teachers took them, man. My teacher took them.
Jeez.
And I
Yeah,
never got them back.
They happen, in the commercials. It was always like, oh my god, Beyblades. You could have these crazy intense battles, but that never happened, man. That never
Yeah.
happened.
It did.
Not realistically,
At my school, it did.
barely though.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
But yeah, that reminds. I would do the same stuff, because back, I guess it was like elementary school. Everyone had their own personalized desk, man. You leave shit in there over the summer, over spring break, winter break. You're screwed, man. Well, yeah, that was a phase I never got into, but I mean, it was kind of interesting. It's kind of like what's it called? Silly bands. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I had some silly bands.
I think those were pretty epic.
Bro,
Um,
I used to be one of the kids that had 8 wristbands going down my left arm, and I would never take them off. So this is how weird I was. So I'd have like 8 wristbands. I'd have like a Minecraft one and like a random marathon one and like a Giants one. And then they'd all be like, these are like rubber elastic armbands, and I put them all on and on one hand, and I would just have them on forever. And like, dude, my skin was starting to chafe, man. That's how bad it was. It was so gross. And I don't know. I'm weird. So, and then like, I had silly bands. I didn't wear them everywhere, but yeah. Did you have silly bands?
yeah, I had a shit ton, man. I was collecting them like goddamn Pokemon cards.
No
man.
way.
It was amazing. Yeah. I remember even took some of my brothers, man. He was kind of mad. He eventually let me have them all though. There was an incident when I think I was in elementary school. It had to been like 1st, 2nd grade. Remember, I caught a kid stealing my fucking silly bands. I'm not sure how exactly it happened. Yeah, but there was a whole incident, man. I went to the office and everything. I was like, man stole my shit, bruh. Obviously, I didn't talk like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know that. For some reason, when people talk about that trend, that's the one thing I remember. Just some kids stealing my silly bands, man.
Oh, dude,
like,
that is
hell
fucking
nah.
funny. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was pretty big on like I wouldn't say collecting them, but I always try to get a bunch when I could. That was a time when I was actually into Pokemon cards too. Before it was like a thing to just open them up, like it was gambling,
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, back when McDonald's would always have new Pokemon cards.
Bro,
So
I have some old
that was
McDonald's Pokemon cards from like 2012. It's so nuts.
dude, I have some and I don't know where they are. I wonder if my brother has them. And it came in a case, like a little like. It was like plastic, but it was like really high quality plastic. Believe it or not, coming from McDonald's, that's kind of insane.
From like
And,
a kid's
it
meal
really
that's
came
like
in-
$4?
Yeah, it gave you like an actual like case to hold them in, and you
Oh
could
my
put a
God.
whole like deck of like 200 cards, and it came with
What?
a shit ton of cards. And I even, yeah, whole deck.
Bro,
I'm like, dude, I
the
don't- I don't
Pokemon
know
Day
where
cards had 3 cards in a pack. I
yeah,
have them.
It was pretty insane. It was like it came in like a holder. It was so epic too. Reminds me, I had a. Have you ever heard about Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Have you ever gotten into that at all?
I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, just a little bit though. I have like 20.
I used to have, my brother was into the Yu-Gi-Oh a little more than I was. I wasn't ever into it, to be honest. I just like have you ever seen the giant arm thing they have? I'm pretty sure they have it in the show too.
I've never seen
There's
the show or
literally a
anything. I'm not really into Yu-Gi-Oh at all.
Neither am I, but there's literally a giant, like, it's an arm thing, and you have it all across your arm.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
dude,
talking about?
that's freaking sick. Yeah, dude, it's a rubber,
I had two of
or
those.
it's a plastic thing where it's like, you know how it's a card game. Like, imagine it's a card game, and you know, like, usually you're playing it on a tabletop, bro. You play Yu-Gi-Oh standing up in like a ring, like epic as fuck, just like, zoom, boom. I choose you, like, the shit like that is crazy, man.
And yeah, you know, all the like, you know, the super nerds, they did that shit, man.
Oh,
I had two of those
my
arm things,
God.
man.
That is so
You
great.
just draw the cards on your arm and stuff, and it looks like a giant, like a I don't know if you saw in like a movie where someone had a knife, a hand sword or some shit. That's kind of what it looked like, and it kind of like curved.
Yeah.
It was pretty epic, and yeah, I don't know, for some reason, I think one of them broke, but those are one of the coolest damn things I've ever seen.
Holy
You
shit.
could actually, you know, straight up battle people. You
Dude,
could hold hella cards in it too.
I felt so badass when I had this, like, fucking, it was this Nerf gun, battery powered, MLG, chain fed. It was so sick, man. It's called the EBF 25. It was in the Nerf Wii game. And I was like, I don't know where it went, but goddamn, I felt so powerful in that shit. Dude, it was so great. It was huge.
Nerf guns, I always had to buy Nerf guns myself or get them from, like, you know, an aunt or uncle or something, because, you know, I usually lived with half my grandma and then my mom, so they're like, no Nerf guns, because me and my brother, you know, shoot each other, get hurt, shoot someone in the eye. So yeah, I always loved getting lightsabers too. But you know, they didn't like buying me stuff I could use as weapons, which I guess makes sense. But,
it does make sense.
but damn, yeah. Nerf guns, man, I would always get so jealous, man. I'd go to like a friend's house and they'd have like 30 different Nerf guns. I'm like, bro, I've had like 2 all my life.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, damn. But I was like, you know, I'm never gonna spend my own money for a damn Nerf gun, man.
Right.
It's not worth it. But
unless you're collecting and like
badass.
modifying that shit, then like it's not worth it.
I've seen people modify Nerf guns into legit fucking actual weapons. It's like, holy shit.
Dude, I've seen people have explosive darts. And I've also seen people like actually, you know how people like go out for paintball or airsofting? Like, dude, people go out nerfing. Whatever the fuck, man.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Early YouTube, yeah.
Tactical reloads and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Early YouTube, there was literally a trend. Nerf Wars was a trend on YouTube. Like,
did you ever do Nerf Wars? Oh my god, those are so fun.
Well, I mean, I guess I did a few times at like friends' house.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
But when I say there was Nerf Wars, like people like set up these like these YouTube videos and had like 10,
like big
20
budget
of their friends all to get to. Yeah, not big budget. It was just, you know, a bunch of like, I guess, teenagers or kids or whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes grown-ups, but usually it was always like, you know, teenagers, and they're like, you know what, let's all go to the park and have a huge Nerf war. And those were going viral on YouTube. That was like a huge thing.
Because it's fucking sick.
Yeah, it was badass, man. It's like, you know, not everyone can just go to airsoft and paintball. I think they have age limits on that kind of shit too.
What does the appeal with war, man? That shit's crazy. Like,
Call
why
of
does
Duty,
it
man.
you got a point. Yeah.
If you think about it, early YouTube, that was like the peak of Call of Duty, man.
Yeah. What is his name? Boogie.
Yeah. What about him?
He's a COD commentator. That's what it's about him. He's from early YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the appeal with war and stuff, man. It just comes because I'm pretty sure around that time. What did Black Ops 2 come around 2012, which is pretty much early YouTube when it started really
yep.
kind of when it started going mainstream, honestly. So yeah, I think that was perfect time with like Nerf Wars.
The
and
golden
stuff.
age feels strong, man.
Yeah. Pretty sure we talked about Call of Duty. I think what was the last episode? Maybe the one
Last
before
episode, yep. Last
Call of Duty.
episode.
Call of Duty is amazing. Yeah, I think we should transition over to maybe not talk about current time because we've been kind of
Too much reminiscing.
Yeah, a lot of reminiscing, but I think it's a good way to get to know us because other than
Good content.
What games we like, I think there's not many ways can really figure out who we are as people. Maybe I don't know about you.
And that's why we do the podcast, so you
Exactly.
actually know who we are a little bit.
Yeah, we just kind of talk about what happens, and you can see our views as people. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to like it. But yeah,
And watch the other podcasts. Start from this one and go
Exactly.
backwards.
like them all up, or else you're weird champ.
Unless
quick
you're weird
question-
champ.
Quick question: you know how they replaced most people on their Twitch channels replaced Weird Champ because we were talking about Linus Tech Tips. How did Linus become the new Weird Champ? How did that happen?
Well, so with PogChamp going, because everybody, so if you're not on Twitch, PogChamp is an emote, from a guy named Gutex, and Gutex is a radical Republican that hopes people die. And he hoped that more people died at the Capitol thing, and that's kind of no bueno. So basically, he was taken off of the PogChamp role, and his face was taken off of the Twitch emote kind of thing. And with the default emotes, which is the global emotes are the default emotes on Twitch, the third-party emotes, the Franker Face Z ones to be particular, also were removed. So like PogU and like all that shit. It's a pain in the ass for me because I lose my better TTV slots because Frankerface Z decided not to get rid of decided to get rid of PogChamp, and Better TTV decided to keep it because they're not going to change it from any controversy, which I respect. It's cool. So now I have to use my freaking BTTV emotes that could be animated just for these like freaking Pog and PogU emotes, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah. That's what I hate because you pay for better TTV emotes. I don't because
Every month.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I guess I could afford it if I really wanted to, but I just I stream randomly all the time. You have a little bit more of a better schedule than I do, so it's like I don't want to spend money on that. Especially a lot of the people they don't really use. There's a lot of people who still don't use better TTV, which I think is kind of Weird Champ itself, but
it's for the one in every like 100 that walk in and they're like, oh yeah, I know Twitch. Man, I hope I get more of you guys in my chat because god damn it, these vanilla mobile viewers, guys, I can't do it anymore. Man. I can't.
Dude, see, even me, 5-head X-Man 3000 that I am, I've even memorized some of the emotes, so when I am on mobile, man, I could use the basics, bro. They're pretty easy to remember.
That every degenerate knows the emotes by capitalization, man. I get it too. I know. Yeah. Like I could type them all out. I don't go and click. I just go wide hardo,
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know how people do when I watch someone like XQC or any huge streamer, dude. I don't know how people react so fast. They get those emotes in, say an Omega lol fucking moment happens, they get that shit hella fast. Or even like
I'm one of those people. I'm the first one to Omega lol. Omega lol. And then it's like Omega lol, Omega lol.
This is the part that blows my mind. It's the when someone says something or something happens in the stream related to an emote that never gets used and they somehow get that shit instantly. Like a never used emote.
Like what?
I can't think of one on the top of my head, but just think of an emote that never gets used.
It's like niche, like they added it recently, and it's like nobody really knows what it is or something like that.
Yeah, and then these fucking keyboard warriors, you type that shit instantly. I'm like, how are they ready for this, man? I don't understand. And it's not like I have a huge stream delay, so it's like 3-5 seconds at most if it's really bad.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like mind blown, but yeah. For those of you who aren't really into like Twitch and stuff, kind of bringing it back to the whole PogChamp thing, what Twitch does a lot of the time, they just kind of take, I guess, technically kind of iconic moments or just random fucking moments of someone, and they kind of just take their face. They don't do it anymore,
but...
Yeah, they don't anymore. They this is how they started Twitch. They kind of just take people's faces. They get permission, I guess, to use them, and they solidify as an emote. But then, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen them ever add new emotes really, other than changing PogChamp. Why do you think that is?
Well, so all the emotes are from like faces of people or logos from back when Twitch was small, and I feel like there's no room for more emotes. They have enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Linus thing, I just feel like it was just a replacement for the Weird Champ.
Yeah.
That's
I actually
about
like it though.
It's funny. Doesn't
It's pretty
XQC
funny,
use
yeah.
it?
Yeah. XQC was building his computer, right? And then Linus was reacting
I've
to it.
seen
Have you
this.
seen that?
Yeah.
And then you know, have you seen how XQC has those random emotes pop up on his screen?
the
So
emoji
Linus just
wall,
sees,
yeah.
Linus just sees himself on the screen out of nowhere, and he's like, "Why is my face up there, man? What is this?" it's hilarious.
It's
And,
so good, dude. The Linus Weird Champ. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
'Cause there's like it seems like Linus, he kind of knows how Twitch works, but at the same time he doesn't. There's one
he has no
hilarious
idea.
clip.
It's weird.
Yeah, he went into XQC stream trying to type in there. He's like, "Why is the chat so fast? What's happening? How do you see anything?" It's just
And
hilarious.
he just
It's-
can't even see it. XQC just didn't even read it.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of like half a boomer, man. It's hilarious. I think it's
Dude,
amazing.
he's like 40. Linus Sebastian.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not like huge in those videos or anything. I honestly, yeah, just kind of just Twitch made me know about him.
Bro, he's 34. He's the same age as
wow.
my brother. Shit, man. Dude, my brother knows more about Twitch than he does.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's all about that social media mentality. But an interesting thing, you know, about Twitch, I saw. Have you seen? I'm sure. You told me about it. Goddamn, I'm stuttering. But have you listened to the J. Cole album? Right? You listened to some of that, right?
Yeah. Most of it. I didn't get to the back end, but I listened to most of the good ones.
I highly recommend it. I'm a hip hop guy. Most of y'all know. A quick recommendation is amazing. But he said for one, I think it was the second song in the album. He was watching a Twitch stream of, I guess, Timberland. I think that's how you say his name. Famous producer. He said he got the beat for the second song called Amari, which I think was one of the best songs on the album. He got that while watching someone on Twitch make beats. I think that was kind of badass.
Amari and My Life are my favorites.
Yeah, mine was Amari and Close, which Close is at the back end of the album. So
Is that the
I
little
think
baby
that's
one
what
or
it
no?
is. No, little baby one is Pride is the Devil, or I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think every song on there was a banger. I am a huge J. Cole fan. Some may see it biased, but I think they were all really good. But
bias.
What do you? Yeah, based man, based take man.
Based.
But what do you think about there's a lot of rappers that are going to Twitch in the past like year or two. It's happening a lot. Do you think that's kind of cool? I think it's pretty badass.
It's fucking awesome. But when you see NLE Choppa streaming from his PS5, it's like, do you have a manager or something, man? Do you have like a PC or like anything that you could
I think
figure
really,
out? It's so bad.
I think some people who really stream, God, when I think rappers who stream, the first thing I can think of is goddamn Snoop Dogg, man. Oh my god.
Dude, but he does it
geez.
right. It's funny, but it's so trash. Because honestly,
person
he's not even trying to
yeah.
entertain.
Yeah, man rages. It's hilarious. So again, he's a Madden
Oh my
fiend,
God.
man.
Bro, those
gold
viewers are the
content.
same viewers that watch Tower 1 just for the rage, man. This shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think
It's great.
Boz, who is he's a rapper that's all signed by J. Cole, he does them pretty good. Logic, who got an exclusive Twitch deal, which he streams so randomly. I wonder what the contract details of that, because like obviously he has to stream a certain amount of hours, but it seems like he hasn't streamed for a while, and he got like a $1 million deal for that, exclusively signed to Twitch. So he gets a couple thousand viewers.
Yeah, usually those hours, like those contracts are a lot of hours. But maybe because Logic's so big, maybe they kind of gave him some slack on it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people that can have those sponsored, or like, so there's a guy named Toby on the Telly. or lady, sorry, lady named Toby on the telly. She streams like fucking like every single day, like 10 hours a day for this Twitch contract. It's fucking crazy. She's on the Misfits podcast.
Yeah, I heard some about some guy who plays Fortnite, huge Fortnite streamer. I forgot his damn name, but apparently, you know, he's gotten bored of streaming and shit, but he has a contract that he has to keep going with. I have no idea who it is because I forgot. We don't have it, like we said, every podcast, we don't have a Jamie to fact check us, so yeah, fuck it. But yeah, it seemed like I know Logic. He originally signed the deal, and when he dropped an album, and he got like 80K viewers in his first stream. Which
That's
is
pretty good.
But then it seems like on average he has somewhere from the low end 3,000 to like 8,000 viewers, which is like, dude, they signed him to a fucking huge deal. I don't know. Do you think that's worth it? I don't know. He gets a shit ton of subs, but 3 to 8K viewers for like $1 million deal.
If you have Logic on your platform, that's a selling point to like even investors and stuff. Because, you know, at the end of the day, Twitch doesn't care about the people on the ground. They care about the investors. Because more investors, more money, more innovation, more money for Bezos. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah. But dude, this is not my idea, by the way. I'm just sharing it. Thing about Twitch is that Twitch needs to do something about their discovery. And I know this isn't new, and I know this isn't old.
Definitely, yeah.
But you know, I'm a Harris Heller guy. I watch Harris Heller. I've talked about Harris Heller on the podcast, I believe. He runs the Alpha Gaming channel, aka the channel that helps people that want to become streamers and YouTubers like get their start. And he was talking about how Twitch needs to add like a shorts, like you know how YouTube adds shorts, you know how TikTok works, and how Snapchat has their whatever the fuck is shorts as well. And so Harris Heller was talking about how Twitch needs to add a shorts system where you can just scroll through clips. And wouldn't that be awesome? I just feel like that'd be so much better for growth and stuff. And then there's like a little follow button, and then there's like a little heart, and oh man, that'd be so great. But
I think I think that would be amazing. I think it's a really good idea. You know, I guess who started it was Snapchat, sort of, who started the whole stories thing. I guess technically maybe Vine. Yeah, Vine technically, and then Vine died, so it was only Snapchat doing it, and then TikTok. Then they went Instagram.
Snapchat wasn't doing it? Are you talking about with the stories?
Yeah, stories.
But stories can be as long as you want.
No, they can't. Well, I guess technically not, because technically a story can only be 15 minutes, and then it separates after 15 seconds. I mean, 15 seconds, and then it cuts into another one.
Technically, if we're getting technical, but like you could just skip through it. You can keep recording at that point, you know.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just explain it. 15 seconds, right?
Yes.
If you want to skip, say you have a 5-minute clip, every 15 seconds you'll see a small cut because it only.
Yeah. Well, I've been on Snapchat before. I know.
But I know. I'm just trying to explain for everyone in general.
Okay.
But if you swipe it, you skip everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think TikTok and I guess Vine before that was the only thing that kind of did that. But now it's like they're. Everyone's doing it. Instagram started doing it. Everyone thought it was cringe, but now everyone loves it. Same thing with YouTube. People thought it was cringe. They're doing the same thing, but it's working. I've actually been watching the Instagram stories and reels, and same with YouTube a lot. And there's a shit ton of people actually using it, and so it's actually a good idea. I think for Twitch that would be extremely good. I would
love that. Even just like,
dude,
for me, that would be so great because I don't go on TikTok like ever unless somebody sends me something, or like I don't scroll on Reels, I don't scroll on Instagram. I just listen to music or like watch YouTube or whatever. But bro, if I could just scroll on Twitch and just look at the top clips, you know, maybe not want to do it in public because of all the Korean booba, but it might be, well, That's a downside. Okay, that's a big downside. Wait, hold up. We got to talk about that. So
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You can go ahead. I'll hear your take on this first. It's gonna be interesting.
So if you go on the just chatting section on Twitch, let's say you go on twitch.tv people chat, and you press the browse section, you click on the just chatting, and then you go to clips past 24 hours. All you're gonna see is Korean streamers just like dancing, bro, and it's clipped for some reason, but they're just like hobbling. You know, and then you have the Amaranth clips, you have the Indie Fox clips, and then you have the actual good variety streamer content like XQC, and he's playing GTA RP or like stuff like that, you know, and you never know. Just like my Instagram feed.
Yeah. But then if you really think about it, TikTok and Instagram, they have the same fucking problem, except it's different. It's not just, just chatting girls in hot tubs or, dancing and shit. It's literally people shaking ass and, doing making thirst traps. So I think it's a lot worse than
you have a point.
Twitch's.
That's true. That's true.
It's really bad on, I think, especially TikTok.
Okay, you catered it that way.
It's pretty
you
fucking
mofo. Mine's not like that. You did that to yourself.
No.
You've ever trained your FYP,
dude? No, I know, but I don't. That doesn't like pop up on my page constantly. But for a lot of people, it does because they be eating that shit up. I'm just saying, it's kind of just
then they ask for it, man.
Ironic, because everyone complains about it on Twitch, on TikTok. It's just like an everyday thing. But speaking of, you mentioned Amaranth. Have you heard about the whole Amaranth news situation?
No.
She's getting completely demonetized. This happened yesterday.
What? Wait, why?
Yeah, she's able to run ads, right? But she's not getting paid for it. She's having trouble with her I don't know, actually. I think with her whole or maybe her partnership contract with Twitch or something, but apparently she's not getting money for ads. I think she's losing ads. Which is kind of weird.
Honestly,
if you think about it, she's
just in the case of Amaranth, I wouldn't doubt that she has an OnlyFans. She has 5 YouTube channels.
Yeah.
She's okay. But honestly, what that means for the rest of the people on the ground that don't have that backup, not looking too good, man. You should go live, play some video games.
Yeah, but here's the kicker to it all, right? She's still able to run ads. She could still hit that ad button, put 6 ads, but she's not getting money for it. So that means all the money's going to Twitch. That's kind of scummy, if you ask me, right?
Oh yeah,
think about it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. We have no one to fact check us, but I saw some threads about it on Twitter, some Twitch clips and stuff, and I think it kind of sucks for her, but yeah, you are kind of right. She does have a lot of sources of income.
She's a
millionaire. At the same time, they're still kind of sussy. My Twitch should be doing shit like that.
Sussy Bakas over at twitch.tv.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I think Twitch needs to definitely, I don't know. Twitch always makes weird decisions, but at the end of the day, it gets forgotten about in a couple weeks.
Oh yes, Twitch forgiveness. I'm moving to YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
I announced it today.
Yeah. If I'm forced to, I will. But until then, it's whatever.
I need Twitch.
I think Twitch. What's it called? The whole clip things. Yeah, the way they have clips, dude, it's so hard to find.
It is hard. Why is it hard? And okay, you can get there. There's a place where you can scroll clips. It's just impossible to get to, because I've found that if you click on a clip on somebody's channel, you can then go to a recommended clip, and then you can go to another recommended clip, and then another, and then another, and then so you can do it, but you have to look. There's not just a tab that you can click on and then you're there, and that'd be just.
I don't think it's like that on mobile too. I think mobile is way harder too. I think it's a lot more complicated, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I rarely use Twitch on mobile, but I think I've seen it on because even still when you use it on PC, you use it on that, you have to what's it called? You have to click it, and then it takes you to a separate clips kind of page, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird. You having some trouble there, your balloons, man? You should. Is there more helium left in them?
There is.
Gotta end it off with that, man.
All right, keep going.
When we end, do a nice little helium, man.
All right, keep going.
But yeah.
There might not be any left.
I think Twitch. Yeah, might not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is actually. Okay.
Holy shit! How quick your voice changes. But yeah.
I didn't get that
overall,
much.
I'm just saying. I think Twitch. You're right. Twitch could definitely, benefit from having some sort of easier way of, finding clips. Kind of how like TikTok, Instagram. Take one out of the book, man. Just like everyone copies battle royales and battle passes and shit, dude. It works, so you might as well do it.
Yeah,
But,
Twitch.
Twitch
Listening to a 20 viewer podcast.
Hey man,
make
you
sure
never know.
to. Well, I know. Well, Harris, the whole way we got here is I know Harris Heller went to like meetings with Twitch about that tab, that new clips tab, and like they just haven't done it. So it's come their way. He's pitched it.
Yeah.
They just haven't done it. So it's their loss.
I don't know. It seems like Twitch is one of the very few companies that actually tries to like innovate, if that makes sense. It doesn't.
Twitch?
And when they do innovate, yeah, Twitch.
How?
Like, they rarely do. It seems
Never.
like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like they never try to really change anything, and when they do, it takes a long ass time.
And when they do change something, it's for the worst. Like, and nobody likes it.
Sometimes. I'm not gonna completely discredit Twitch. They're not all completely bad. We usually only talk about the bad things about Twitch. They've done a lot of things good, obviously. But, it's kind of like when you play a video game and you rage, man, and you're like, I fucking hate this game. No, you fucking don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be playing
Gonna
it.
play it
Dude. I say that shit all
tomorrow, the
time.
next day. Yeah.
Exactly. Another thing I wanted to mention that I saw on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. Gotta love Twitter. When you host someone, I think it's when you raid someone, you don't actually, that doesn't count towards your average viewers. Did you hear about? Yeah, it doesn't affect your like viewer stats.
What do you mean?
At all.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Well, apparently it doesn't.
That makes no sense.
I've seen.
No, wait. If you host, are you talking about host?
I can't remember if it was host or raid.
Because raid,
it
definitely. That's not true. That's definitely not.
Because there's an issue where I think it might be host. I think it might be right. But there's a thing where those views won't get counted towards your channel unless they refresh, or someone said you can make like a command for it. So it's kind of like,
Man, that's a lot
people
of
are
shit.
trying to get their views up and stuff. And
Right.
I don't know. It was trending on Twitter like a few days ago. But
What was
I
the
think that's another
trend?
thing.
Like what?
It was called like hashtag Twitch streamers. It was some like basic shit. So you might have not noticed it at first or some shit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, dude, hashtag like Twitch streamers will be trending, and it's literally just a whole page of people self-promoting. So it's like
Kind of cringe.
Okay.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think it is.
Why is your Twitter just
People-
your
yeah.
going live notification? Come on now, man. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, people will spam their shit with hashtags, and they're always like, "Yeah, I'm going live." I'm like, dude,
Nobody's
No
gonna
one
like
actually- no
follow
one-
you. Nobody's gonna
No.
want to follow you because like I do my Twitter so that like people that look at it actually like can get a little bit of me, and not just the going live notification. Well, if you go back far enough, that's all it was. But I'm reformed, so
yeah, reformed. Yeah, there's a lot of people who literally just have going live notifications. I'm pretty sure Forsen is one of those people. Damn near, he pretty much has. It's just all going live notifications.
okay, but it's forcing.
He really actually tweets. Yeah, but that's what I was gonna mention. I was like, unless you're a huge streamer, dude, just like, if your page is just filled with "I'm going live," man, it's just kind of like, Jesus, because people spam it with hashtags.
Like,
too.
dude, you have one
kinda
viewer.
weird
Come
shit,
on,
man.
like chop. What are you doing? Like, just saying you're going live is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
getting you any like offline follows. Nothing. You got to make a TikTok. Got to make a YouTube. You got to do anything other than just I'm going
Yeah.
live for your 5 Twitter viewers, man.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. For some reason, back in the day, I had a shit ton of followers on Twitter until I deleted my account. Why? I don't know why. But for some reason, it was easier to get Twitter followers. I don't know why. But nowadays, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's dead
Not
now.
for
or
me.
People only pay attention.
Bro, Twitter is a
don't
pain
know,
in my
it's
ass
weird.
because people unfollow me like almost every month, and I never get any follows on Twitter. And the one time I get a follower, I lose like 4 because I remember being at like 50 follows and now I'm at like 46 because like I don't know why people hate my feed so much. It's like if anything, learn from it because I'm actually like responding to Twitch streamers and like liking their stuff and things like that. But like, you know, the small streamers that, you know, the weird champ people that I met on Mixer, all those weirdos, that like, you know, follow my shit, they're unfollowing because like, I don't care about you anymore, you know. It's like, I guess, yeah, it is. That's cool.
Yeah, I have the same issue on Instagram as well. A lot of like small, you know, rap, because you know all my stuff is about rap most of the time on my social medias. Sometimes personal stuff, but not really. I'm either talking about sports or, you know, music, but I have like a lot of smaller producers or songwriters and stuff follow me, and then like a couple days later they'll just unfollow me. I've seen my Instagram go up and down so much, man. I think a lot of time people follow you, they see something they like, and then in a few days they'll see they're still following you, and they'll be like, dude, I don't even know who this guy is.
That's
and they're
true.
just like unfollow.
What the fuck, yeah.
I think it's the same thing happens on Twitter, but I'm not super active on Twitter. I'm trying to be more active on there, just, you know, because I know there's some people who do actually like Twitter a lot more than others, you know. But yeah,
Twitter's
it's
fun
kind of a roller coaster.
if you follow the right people. If you follow the shitty people that just like repost like politics all day long, it's like, dude, come on, you're boring. So yeah, that's my take on that.
You gotta make sure you're on the right side of Twitter, man. Cause I usually only on Twitter for like the music stuff and the basketball stuff, cause that's what I'm more into. The occasional, you know, random shit, but other than that, yeah, not really. But I guess it kind of depends who you follow. Yeah, definitely does. It's roller coaster.
Well, you want to end it off? We done?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, you can do it. Yeah. All you men.
We gotta end off the episode.
Oh my god. Wait, I forgot. It's the helium time, man. This guy, dude.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching the whole episode. We love you. If you want to drop a comment with what do you think of the episode, definitely go back and watch the other ones, the previous episodes. Also, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as check out X-Men's links. We're both live on Twitch at least once a week, I'd say. So yeah, go follow us on there as well. Links in the description. Yeah, and if you're on the audio version, go check out the video version. Go check out my YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. So yeah. That's all from us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We will see you at the same time next Saturday for another juicy podcast. But for now, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you then. Bye.